We're in Blairgowrie, so it's a little boutique area of the world, almost country feeling sometimes, right next to the beach, right next to Sorrento, which is an amazing part of the world. The design was really a sketch on paper to begin with, and we knew we wanted certain things. So we wanted to do a modern take on a beach house. So really, we've tried to encapsulate the feeling of the back beach, where you've got the embodiment of this coastline with its strength of character, but then on the opposite you come in and it's very uplifting, very soft washed timbers, it's white walls, it's beautiful marble, it's beautiful burnished brass features. It's all of these things working together to try and relax you, yet in a setting which is anything but that. The other thing we wanted to do was make sure that we had plenty of light through the homes. Every time I've ever seen an amazing home, glass has been that #1 factor. It's that bridge between the inside and the outside. So for us, using amazing windows and for being an architectural nuance of the home, it's the thing that people interact with every day. We had to get that right. Originally, we laugh about it now, but it was like, well, windows are windows. Why does it matter what type of window you choose? It's a bit of metal and it's a bit of glass, big deal. And then we went on a search. We went through showroom after showroom and looked at supplier after supplier, and there was a marked difference between good windows and great windows. The energy report was quite stringent on what they wanted. And two major tripwires for us through the process were the extremeness of a Bell 29 zone. We're just off a national park here. Plus also the stringentness of the energy rating as well. We've got a huge amount of glass that's going on in this home. And at the time, we went around when we were going on our initial search, and we had supplier after supplier say to us, we cannot build windows to these specifications. And we had that moment where we went, oh my God, we have to go back through town planning and spec up a home with lesser quality or lesser size windows. And then after speaking with AWS, they could tick off all those big boxes. And it was that moment of, well, we've got no other choice. We're not going to compromise design. The fact that we had an energy requirement, we had to tick, AWS ticked that quite beautifully. We also had the fire rating as well. Straight away, we've ticked the two major boxes, and does it feel and look beautiful? Without a doubt. Using thermal heart as a system was not something we had a choice on. It was the only thing that was going to let us achieve what we wanted to achieve. It was the only answer. To sit down with Alistair particularly was refreshing, because there was that safe pair of hands who knew the thing back to front. It was just that moment where you sit back and go, yes, we've got that sorted. Out of everything you need to worry about in a build, we know the window's going to be perfect. I love everything about the home. That's the safe answer. But I think ultimately, one of the things that I felt like from day dot on paper, I remember speccing up this little bath area, and if you look at the bath now, it just sits on this little stage, which is designed deliberately to be playful. For me, I just think that's just a nice little part of, I think, my personality that came out there, and it just feels like me for some reason. To anybody who's never done this before, it is a daunting process. We bit off a lot and we chewed like crazy. And to have somebody like AWS, it was awesome to know that they've got a network of approved fabricators. They've got a team we can call on. It was just the ability to run it through a sieve of somebody who knows what they're talking about, of somebody who's looking to get the best result for you. I couldn't be happier. If I was going to do it again, #1, I'd pull into AWS showroom and say, work out my schedule, please.